Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading. Hi everyone, before we get to the monthly December reading, I wanted to show you what this kind of looks like. These are the year ahead readings that I'm going to be offering. I did them last year. They're a big hit. This is going to be for the year 2016. It's a video reading, and this is going to be the layout. It goes by quarters. The first quarter is January, February, March. This is not necessarily January, February, March. It's just the first 3 months overview, then the next 3 month overview, the next 3 month overview, next 3 month overview, and then I'll pick one animal totem card for you. This reading is for the year of 2016, and as a video reading that's private, you'll be able to watch it over and over again. I did them last year. It was a big hit. And also with the holidays coming up, be sure to check out my Redbubble site for a lot of great gifts. Okay, on to the reading. Hi Aries, thanks for joining me for January's Tarot-scope. I just need a quick drink of water. This is going to be, I'll be using Hanson Roberts for the tarot cards. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which are my own creation. I created the deck, and this is also my tarot book, which, if you're learning to read tarot, that's a good book to get. It's easy to understand, and it's not that expensive. Okay, what is going on for Aries for January 2016? Aries, January 2016. Aries, January 2016. Wow. Aries, January 2016. Okay, here it is. Well, right off the bat, it looks like there's falling out with a relationship. Everybody's got relationship stuff this time. Two of Cups usually means we had a breakup, we had a falling out, we're not getting along. It's a soulmate card in reverse. So we're breaking it off maybe. Chariot in reverse right next to it says, you know, we're just not going to get over this. This isn't, because Chariot at upright is like, oh, we can achieve anything, we can, you know, we can triumph over anything, we'll overcome it in the end. In reverse, it's kind of like, probably not, you know. So that's got to be released, but there's some wonderful things coming. You know, it's like you guys just aren't compatible. And I don't know if it's your one and only love relationship or what kind of, it could be any relationship. But just things just weren't imbalanced. It wasn't imbalanced, you weren't compatible, and it's just probably not going to work out. But that's cool because there is definitely, love is good. You do have the lovers here, right with the temperance, which is awesome. Temperance is we do get along, we do balance each other, we are a successful combination. Because this is the alchemist, combining two things to make a one. And notice there's an angel in the card, and also on my deck, the Lover's card, there is an angel too. So there's some kind of heaven-sent love relationship happening, you know. Maybe there's still lingerings of some old relationship here, or some of you are going to be ending one thing and getting right into another, which is, you know, it's Aries all the way. You don't waste time dilly-dallying, you jump right in. The Empress is in reverse, so that can mean that there may be some kind of lack, limitation, even an illness. But I feel like with the Wish card in the World, the Wish card is very much a health card. These are my two health cards, Empress and Wish card, because they're both in the upright position, very much about having physical abundance and being well off physically. But it's also materially. It's all the things of the physical world, which include the material, fruitfulness as far as earned income and things like that. So if there's a temporary lack, it's going to be okay. It's going to turn around. And not only is it going to turn around, you got the World here. So the World is awesome. It's more than you ever anticipated. Bigger, better, more. The World is your oyster. I feel like the World is the best card in the deck, and it's paired with the Wish card. I mean, whew, it's really fantastic. So this is you have a potential for a fantastic month here. It also just feels like it's tied into this Lovers thing, and I think that your relationship is going to be really good. even if there is some lingering old stuff from some old relationship. Again, this could be not romantic. This is definitely romantic. This could be anybody. You could be having a falling out with anybody. And this is, some of you might break up and find somebody new. Some of you, this could be your old relationship that you're still, it's spilling over into, that could be like, well, be in the present. Focus on what you do have. Focus on what's going great now. This King of Cups is in there too, so he's also somebody very favorable, possibly a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. The King has a level of maturity, a level of awareness. They're not childish and foolish. Sometimes the King is your love partner. Now, in these general readings, this could be man, woman, whoever. I'm not going to, be gender specific. But Cup people often do pertain to love. They do pertain to an emotional connection. Hangman's here too, so some of you have been waiting. You've been waiting. Some of you might have been waiting for somebody, and maybe they had to end another relationship, finishing up a divorce or something, and now they're available. Some of you might have just been waiting and sort of healing over your last thing, and now you're ready. It's like that. Don't second guess yourself. This isn't typical Aries stuff down here, but this whole row is about second guessing yourself. About, well, I look at the spilled cups. Well, I was in this other relationship and it went to shit, and I don't need that stuff anymore. And Ace of Rods in reverse. I made this new beginning and it didn't really happen for me. And the Sun energy, it drained my energy, and I didn't hear from them, or it didn't go quite. So there's a lot of disappointment around here too. The other thing is, the difference between this and this is very much based on a physical sexual attraction, and this is based on a more heartfelt connection. This is, the Page is a child, Page is a child, and the King is a grown man, a grown person, a mature person. So I think that there's, if many of you are going to be starting new relationships, and if you are, it's going to be different, It's like, put aside your childish ways and enter into a true adult relationship. That's a big thing here. Don't fall into old patterns. If you are still coming out of an old relationship, sometimes we still have we fall into these old patterns. This is a new chapter. So even if maybe it is an ongoing relationship, maybe the two of you have just made a pact, like we're really gonna make some serious changes in our relationship, and whatever it is, it feels like it's gonna just go way beyond your expectations here with this wish card here. So maybe it's just like, well, why don't we try to make some small, and wish card can often be real small changes too, by the way. I think these smaller changes are gonna, in the end, make a big change and a big impact on your life. Okay, let me get this. So good, big month for love. Seems like love is big for everybody. Let me get this animal totem going. By the way, if you're watching this in December, you can still order the Year Ahead Tarot Spreads video readings until the 31st. And the soul reading is going to be available ongoing, and that's the video where I do your chart and I psychically tune in and I write all over it and I send you the video and I send you the picture, and it's good forever. It's not about any particular thing that's happening right now necessarily. It's the big picture of your whole life, okay? It's your soul reading. Alright, so what is going to be that animal totem for Aries for January? I have one. Ah, the sheep. Okay, I'm going to put it up there. So take a look at it. If I forget somehow to put up the other card. There we go. And you could freeze it and look at it. I try to put up the card in the editing, but sometimes I forget. Okay, Lamb of God, take away the sins of the world. Sacrifice, vulnerability, innocence, humility, stillness, peace, quiet, pastoral life, prophetic dreams, uncover ancient knowledge. Well, the sheep and the lambs are soft. They have a softer energy. And that's kind of the vibe I get from here, like soft. This feels like a lot of drama and childish behavior, right? This feels like graduating into the realm of the King. These are awesome cards, angelic presence and everything. That Lamb of God thing, I'm not religious. I was raised Catholic, but I could not leave that out of this card when I was making this deck. I was like, oh, I don't want to put that in there, it's too religious, but no. Lamb of God takes away the sins of the world. That had to be in the deck. That was not going to let that slide, okay? And then I almost wish that I would have put the last part of it, because the last, it goes on and on if you're not familiar. It's Lamb of God, take away the sins of the world, have mercy on us. There's a whole bunch of them, and you answer back. And then the final one is Lamb of God, takes away the sins of the world, grant us peace. So I wish I would have put grant us peace in here, because that totally is the energy of the sheep or the lamb energy. You know, it is granting us peace. And relationships don't have to be all full of drama. You're entering a new realm with your relationship. You're graduating into a new... and just think, if you don't waste all your time on all this drama, what your life could be. How much energy you could use, because this drains your energy, no doubt about it, you know. How much energy you could use towards positive things, you know, if you were to just get in that peaceful thing and find a partner who is in that peaceful thing. And you have, this is all about this peace and this angel. This is not drama. You know, this is, we're really in love, and we're really... You know, and it's a spiritual connection. It's a spiritual kind of love. I mean, maybe that is... I mean, lovers usually is your romantic partner, but maybe there is some other kind of spiritual connection that with somebody that's not necessarily going to be a sexual partner. That could be too. It could be somebody that, you know, a spiritual teacher of some sort, or a mentor, that just really... but it's opening up this whole new world to you. That's the biggest thing that I want to say to you. And these old ways are just not going to fly anymore. The old way is just going to get you more of the same, and it's just really not going to fly anymore. Okay, so hey, thanks Aries for watching, liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. Many of you were saying that you don't like Google+, so I did create a Facebook page for Rock and Roll Prophetess. If you scroll down beneath this, you can find that, and if you follow me on Facebook, then you can find when you can be notified through Facebook when all these things are posting. And I will be posting, and have posted some other things too on that page. It won't just be when the readings are up. So if you're into it, you can do that. If not, the best way is just to hit the subscribe button down here, you know, and then you'll know for sure. And of course, the info section up there. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, and donating, which makes these free videos possible every month. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great January and a great new